Good morning, guys, junior students, and welcome to the Samurai Virtual Dojo with Sensei Craig here this morning. Okay, so if you've been training or done our pre-recorded video session earlier this week, or our live training on Wednesday evening, you'll know that we've been doing a little bit of stretching in our stances. We've been doing a little bit of technical work. We covered those three punches: Gyakuzuki, Maikazuki, and Ippon-ashi Dachizuki. Okay. We also did a little bit of, I believe, possibly some formal kumite. If not, we'll do some this morning. So quite a bit to get through this morning, including some stretches to begin with. So let's get started. Make sure you've got your water nearby. Remember to practice good health. Feet together. Otagani. Right. Os. Thank you, guys. So we're going to start with some seated stretches this morning. Now, these stretches are designed to increase the mobility, not the flexibility at this stage, but the mobility of your hips and pelvic area, which we need for making deep stances, for kicking and moving, that sort of thing. So let's start by sitting down. All right, excellent. And we're going to create what they call in yoga a butterfly position. So that's where the feet are together, but further out from the body. Okay, so your legs should be creating that nice diamond shape. Okay, from that position there, I'd like you to push your tummy forward and bring your L part of your spine, your lumbar spine. I want you to arch it inwards that way, to push your tummy forward. Good. Now from that position there, I know that feels a little unnatural to sit like that. We're just going to hands out and stretch forward. Now remember, when you're stretching, to stretch into what we call discomfort. Stretch to discomfort, never stretch to pain. Okay, good. When we say things like no pain, no gain, these are cheesy, cliched motivational statements. Don't worry, I'm as guilty as any coach or trainer of yelling them at my students, but real pain in your stretching is not good. What we want is discomfort. So we're just pushing our body a little bit. If there's pain, that means there's something wrong. Good. Excellent. So don't drop your head and lean forward. Don't curve your spine. Push forward. Okay, a few more seconds. That's nice. Good. And up. Very good. Okay. All right, what I'd like you to do now is extend one leg out, nice and straight. And your other leg, we're going to put into a sort of a half lotus position, so up on that other leg. And then I want you to just gently push down on that knee. Now, for those of you who are quite flexible, you might not get a lot of stretch here, but that's okay. This is a good starting point. So this is going to warm us up for a half lotus. So some of you may know that these terms like butterfly, lotus, and things, of course, come from yoga. I'm a huge fan of yoga. I love yoga. Great for flexibility, and I think that all karate people, all fighters in general, should do yoga. It's good for your body. All right, good. That's enough on that leg. All right, so let's change. So straighten that leg and pop the other foot up on your quadricep. Okay, good. Excellent. All right, because we are stretching isometrically, so remember that isometric means, it basically means a static stretch. It's not a moving stretch. 10 to 20 seconds is pretty ideal for mobility. If you're going to stretch for longer than 20 seconds, there's really no point stretching for less than a minute. It doesn't really give you that much benefit. That's why in yin yoga, most of the stretches are, 2 to 3 minutes. because that's how you get the real benefit. Okay, that's very good. That's enough. All right, give your legs a little shake. Let's move to a full half lotus now. So I'm going to pop my right leg on the top. So the first thing I want to do is pull my left foot in, right into my groin, this way. Good. Then and tuck it up underneath. Now, my other foot, I then place up into that half lotus position. What I can then do is pop my hand on my knee or my elbow, as long as I'm not leaning too much. Although I probably do look quite thoughtful in this position. Perhaps like I'm playing chess. Okay, so from here, just getting a little bit of a stretch here. And let's hold that for 10 to 15 seconds. Good. And if you like, adopt a pose of thoughtfulness. Yes, Sensei. Karate is, yes, the thinking person's martial art. Yes, I concur. Where is my tea? Okay, and pop that leg down, and we'll pull that foot right in underneath, back up to the upper thigh, groin area. Good, and let's get that other foot and pop it up in the half lotus position. Good. If you're unable to do, sorry, I didn't realize, I should have mentioned if you're not able to do that, just bring your foot in to your other leg for now and push down there until you are flexible enough to lift it up, like so. Again, elbow or hand on the knee, and yes, Sensei. I concur, Sensei. How to express the inexpressible. My dinner with Andre, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Sensei's probably making references now that you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, good. All right, that's a good stretch. All right, and let that go. All right, and we'll give our knees a bit of a shake. Final stretch, seated stretch. Let's just do a simple hamstring stretch now. Remember, when stretching hamstrings, don't reach towards the toes, guys. Okay? All right. So from here, legs nice and straight. Just point your toes forward slightly. Don't point them too much. Just let your feet sit in a nice relaxed position. Now, hands flat on your mat, either side of your legs. And now, keeping your back nice and straight, just inchworm forward. Remember, if it gets uncomfortable, that's good. If it's painful, as in, ow, 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 you've probably gone a bit far. Just lighten up a little bit. Come on, lighten up, people. It's Saturday morning. We're up. We're being healthy. We're being fit. Oh, now you notice that the more you stretch, especially with yin yoga, Y-I-N, that you'll find that every 20 or 30 seconds or so, you can actually go a little further. Because your body adjusts, it gets used to it. So, don't just stop in that position. After about 10 seconds, just test it. See if you can go a little further. Oh, that's good. And I would say, because you guys are quite young and should be pretty flexible, you need to be able to get your hands up at least to where your feet are, guys. Without bending your legs. All right, and relax. Give your legs a little shake. Well done. All right, up. We've got 2 more stretches to do. Well, actually, technically it's 1 more stretch, but we've got to do each leg, and that's our Zenkutsudachi stretch. Now, remember, when stretching out our Zenkutsudachi, we're going to use a special longer Zenkutsudachi, not a fighting Zenkutsudachi, not a, let's say, a practical Zenkutsudachi. We're going to use more of a special stretching Zenkutsudachi, so it's much longer than usual. Everything else is the same, however. So I'm going to do left leg forward first. So can you see that I've made it really quite long? And that's because I want a really nice stretch. But remember, you also need to be able to do the stretch properly. You also need to be able to bend your knee properly over the ball of your foot. So if your stance is really long for a good stretch, but you can't bend your knee, that's no good, guys. You must shorten your stance a little bit. Okay, let me see if I can do it at this length. So what I now need to do is keep my back leg straight to increase the stretch. And there we go. Okay, now that is stretching down these groin muscles in the back leg here. Now I can make that stretch harder in a moment by punching, but for now, I just want to let my body adjust and get used to it. Okay, so we don't want to go jumping into the deep end straight away if we haven't learned to swim just yet. Okay, so from here, that was a metaphor. Yes, a metaphor. Okay. Right, now that our body's adjusted a little bit, take your reverse hand and do a nice long punch, and you should feel that really crank that stretch up. Oh, there we go. I'm just checking in the mirror, making sure my posture is good. Back leg's a little bent, so I might try and straighten that a bit more. So be self-aware, guys, about your stretching. Make sure you're doing it properly. Back foot at 45 degrees, yeah? Okay, couple more seconds, hold it. And relax. Whew. All right, now if you're feeling in this area here quite a stretch, that's good. That's exactly what you're going for. You'll feel that when you move it now, it should have a little bit of increased ROM or range of motion. Okay, let's do the other leg forward now. So, I'm doing right leg forward now. You just do the other leg, whatever that is. Okay, so nice long stance, not too long. Remember, you need to be able to do it properly. Hey, Sensei, look at my stretch. Too long. Can't bend my knee, feet are in the wrong. Yeah, no good. Okay, so here I go. I'm going to bend this knee over the metatarsal. Metatarsal being the more correct terminology for ball of the foot. Okay, straighten that back leg and sink down into it. Not punching yet, just getting this hip and this groin muscle here stretched out, ready for the punch. Okay, that's good. All right, let's take that reverse hand now. For me, it's my left, and get that nice long punch. It's no good punching like this, guys. It's got to be a good stretch and good form. So again, you'll notice, first thing I do after I make my punch is check myself in the mirror. Okay, so I want to make sure my back's up straight, hands are in the right spot, sinking down, back leg is straight. Good. And I hold that there. Oh, man. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stay there. No, good. And give that a bit of a move there. All right, grab your water. There you go. All right. Good stuff, guys. Stretching's really important. Remember, at the start of the session, we're not stretching to become more flexible. We need our bodies to be warmer to do that. So start of session or start of workout stretching is about mobility, not flexibility. We're making our joints, tendons, ligaments, and muscles more mobile so that we can train without injuring ourselves. Let me see if there's any comments on the chat line. Not yet, but that's okay. I know it's because you're busy training. All right. Excuse me. Okay, so earlier in the week, we revised 3 techniques, or 3 hand punching techniques. And I'm sure you'll recall that those were Gyakuzuki, or our reverse hand punch, Maikenzuki, our front hand punch, and Ippon Ashidachizuki, our one leg punch. Okay, so being that this is the final training session for the week, we want to combine these skills with some other stuff now. You know, I've talked to you guys before about skill management, combining skills together. So what we're going to do to start with is we're going to combine, okay, some blocking and some punching. Then we're going to get some stepping and some leg movement with that. So in terms of skill management, we'll be putting together 3 basic or kihon elements of our karate practice. Okay, blocking, punching, and moving. Okay, so starting from a heikodachi position, left hand forward. All right, so here's the exercise. Nice and simple. To my first count, I want you to block, argyuke, ich, good. To my next count, I would like you to punch, straight zuki, ni. Good. And then to my next count, I want you to thrust, sun. So that's a little bit different to how we did it this morning with the little samurais. Okay, so here we go. We're blocking with the other hand now. Ich, block, ni, punch, sun. Good. I know, it's pretty simple at the moment, but that's okay. We will escalate shortly. Ich, ni, sun. Ich, ni, sun. Remember, we're working in haikodachi, so we don't want a lot of movement in the hips. If there's a lot of movement in the hips, it means you've relaxed your core. So tighten up that core, connect. Good. Oh, I distracted myself and I forgot which hand I had forward. Let's go this way. Here we go. Ich, ni, sun. Ich, ni, sun. Okay, and relax. That's fine for now. The reason we didn't do too many is I really want to escalate up to the stance now. So, yoi, left leg forward. Here. Okay, now don't step into the longer stretching stance, guys. Remember, we want the shorter, not short, but we want the shorter, more practical version now. Okay, right. So, we're going to block with our backhand first. Ready? It's. Now, a common beginner mistake is when you use your backhand to either not turn your body properly or turn your body properly and collapse your front knee. Now, I'm not assuming that you made one of those mistakes, but I just wanted to make you aware of them. Be careful. So when we block with the reverse hand, turn your body, but make sure your knee stays bent. Okay, here we go. Ready? Blocking with the reverse hand. It's very nice. Now punch Maikanzuki, knee. That's one of the techniques we practiced earlier in the week. Now thrust, sun. Okay, now we're going to block with the front hand. It's good, which means we punch Gyakuzuki, knee. Good job, guys. Sun. Blocking with the backhand. It's knee. Front hand punch. Sun. Excellent. It's knee. Gyakuzuki. Sun. It's knee. Makanzuki. Sun. It's knee. Gyakuzuki. Sun. It's knee. Makanzuki. Sun. One more. It's kiai. Yeah. Very nice. Sun. Should have a good burn going on there by now. Whew. Relax. Okay, so see how with that alternating sides exercise there, we're practicing Gyakuzuki and Maikanzuki. All right, so we'll practice the other leg forward in a moment, and we'll change the block. Just going to grab some water. Not because I'm thirsty, but because I'm just starting to get that feeling like, hey, I think I need a bit of water. Not quite thirsty yet. Remember, if you drink only when you're thirsty, your body's already telling you I'm dehydrated. Okay. Remember, prevention is better than cure. In case you don't know what that means, maybe ask mum or dad. All right, so we just did left leg forward. Let's do some right leg forward. Oi! Right leg forward. Come on, say it. Excellent. All right, so remember, not too long with the stance, but not too short. Okay, so the block, let's change the block to Geranuke, and then we'll be doing Maikanzuki or Gyakuzuki, depending on what side we're on. So, blocking Geranuke with the backhand first. Ich, block, turn the hips, keep the knee bent. Punch Maikanzuki, knee, thrust, sun. Excellent. Now we block with the front hand. Ich, Geranuke. Now punch, knee, and thrust, sun. Good. Ich, knee, Makinsuki, san. It's. Ni. Gyakusuki, san. It's. Ni. Makinsuki, san. It's. Ni. San. It's. Ni. San. Keep going. It's. Ni. San. It's. Ni. Makinsuki, san. Last one. It's. Hua. San. All right, good. How's that leg? Excellent. Shake it out. If you need a bit of water, go grab some. It's fine. In fact, I might do the same. Okay, very good. Comments. Any questions? Any comments? Does not appear so. Thanks, guys. Well done. Okay. I tell you, escalation time. So, how do we escalate from there? Well, I'm sure you're probably thinking along the same lines as me. That drill there, we are static with the legs. Okay, so our legs are not moving. Now, we don't really want our legs moving too much at this stage when we block or punch. However, we can practice stepping in and out. Keep in mind that separation is important at this stage of your training. I know most of the people training this morning in this stream are of a novice level. So you've been training, I don't know, anywhere from a few months to a year or two. So we're still in those beginner stages. All right, so let me show you the drill. Follow along if you like, or feel free to just watch, because I'm not going to count yet. I'm just going to show you what we're going to do. But if you're a kinesthetic learner, so remember, a kinesthetic learner is someone who learns by doing. Perhaps you'd like to follow along. If you're more of a visual and auditory learner, just watch and listen for now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a slightly circular action with our leg and step into Zenkutsudachi. And as we do, I guess not quite as we do, as we finish, we're going to block. So remembering at a novice level, we don't want to wind up and block as we move. So from here, going to step in and block. Punch Gyakuzuki, thrust, and come back to Yoi. Now, those of you following along, I'm going to go with the other leg now. If you're just watching, that's fine. Let's step in with the other leg. Zenkutsudachi, block, Gyakuzuki, thrust, and back. So we're managing multiple skills now, one after the other. So we've got the block and the punch that we did earlier, but now we're managing this step. So what common novice errors do we need to look out for? I'll show you the most basic one. So you transfer your weight, right? Well, I'm transferring my weight left. I didn't mean to the right. You transfer your weight, yeah? And then from here you circle. A very common mistake is people circle back out too far and make their stance too wide. So from here, this shifting of the weight is super important, but make sure that you circular movement, your foot and leg back to a correct position, not too wide. Let's do that again slowly. So you watchers and listeners, probably a good opportunity to jump up now and give this a bit of a try when we're going slowly. So let's go left leg forward first. Hands strong, don't move them. Transfer the weight, slide forward, block with the front hand, agiuke. Good. Punch Gyakuzuki, thrust, and circle back. Very nice. Let's do the other leg. So transfer the weight, turn the weight at the foot, 45, and get the weight on the ball of the foot. Good. Weight over there, then step around. Good. Block. Agiuke with the left. Gyakuzuki, thrust. Very nice, guys. And then from there, break your weight, and come back. Beautiful. All right. Ready for drill time. So, first count, step in, and block. Second count, punch, gakusuki. Third count, thrust. Fourth count, heikel. All right, here we go. Don't worry, I'm not going to count too fast. Here we go. Ich. Nei. San. Yon. And back to your leg. Good. Other leg. Ich. Nei. San. Yon. Ich. Nei. San. Yon. Ich. Nei. See all that separation, really important. San. Yon. 2 more sets. Ich. Nei. San. Yon. Ich. Strong ki. Hua. San. Yon. And relax for a moment. All right, so escalation. No, not escalation of speed at this moment in time. Combination of skills. So, you know, combining counts. So how about we get ich, same, step in, block, knee, punch, thrust. So, but don't shorten your punch. So when I count knee, don't get that. When I count knee, get 1, 2. You got a nice long punch. Here we go. Oi. Stepping in with the left first. Ich. Knee. San. Yeah, that's good. Ich. Knee. San. Long punches. Excuse me. Ich. Knee. San. Ich. Knee. San. We're going to do a few more. More advanced people out there. Make sure as you step, you're winding up. More novice people, still make sure there's that separation. Here we go. Ich. Knee. Sensei is demonstrating the novice version. San. Ich. Knee. San. Ich. Knee. San. Last one. Ich. Hua. San. Nice. Relax. Oh, look, I started sweating. All right, grab some water, guys. Job. All right, so you want to make this exercise a little bit more difficult. I know, I can hear, speed it up, speed it up. I mean, you can speed it up. I prefer a better way to make something a little bit more challenging at home like this. Guys, grab a tube. Grab a tube, pop it on your belt, put it around your waist, whatever. Anchor it, and then step in. That's going to force you to connect your stance more, connect your core more. Honestly, that is far more challenging and actually better for you than just trying to speed this thing up, yeah? All right, take it from me. I've been doing this a long time. When I was younger, let me tell you, I was a very impatient person, and I always wanted to speed things up too quickly. You know, you can ask my senseis. I had lots of senseis when I was young, some amazing people, names that have drifted off now. My first instructor, Sensei Chris, his name was, Sensei Chris Nunes, and then there was Sensei Dave Perry, then Sensei Neil, and all sorts of wonderful people after that. And, you know, they'll tell you, if they remember, that I was very impatient. Guys, don't make the same mistakes I did. I want you to be better than I was. Okay, so let's change the drill a little now so that we can practice Maikanzuki. All right, it's going to be a little bit more challenging. So again, visual learners, predominantly visual auditory learners, you might want to take a seat and just watch this. Kinesthetic learners follow along slowly. So making the same action, this is a bit more challenging now. We're going to step in, we're going to block get on uke, but with the backhand. Whew, a little bit more challenging. Even though it's just a block, using the backhand is technically more difficult. Then we're going to punch Maikanzuki, thrust, and come back to Haikodachi, then step in. And this is why the separation is so important, because it can get a little confusing blocking with the backhand, especially you white belts, red belts out there. Okay, if you try to step and block with your backhand at the same time, it gets very confusing. So it's way better to step, connect, and then block. You see, it's much easier, then punch, then thrust, yeah? Okay, so let's hop up, and let's do that together slowly. So, yoi, really important exercise this. So let's step left leg forward first. Guys, keep your hands still. Step left leg forward. Now block with your backhand. Good. Make sure you haven't turned your body. So just a nice block there. Now punch Maikanzuki, front hand, thrust, and step back. Excellent. Other leg now. So stepping in with the right. Step with the right. Good. Connect. Block with the left. Excellent. Punch, Maikanzuki, thrust, and back. I think we should do that, 2 more rounds of that. Okay? Step in with the left. Block with the right. Maikanzuki, thrust. Good job. And yoi. Step in. Other leg. Block with the backhand. Punch, Maikanzuki, thrust, and back. Well done. Let's give that a try to the count. I'll tell you what, straight away we'll go to a 3 count. So, ich, step in, block with the backhand. Ni, Maikanzuki, and thrust. But don't forget your length. San, back to Haikodachi. Okay, here we go. Left leg forward first, yeah? Oi. First count. Ich. Nei. See, Sensei's got lots of separation at the moment. San, you should be doing that. Ich. Nei. Maikanzuki. San, don't worry, I'll speed up in a moment. Ich. Nei. San. Ich. Nei. San. All right, here we go. Escalation. Ich. Nei. San. Ich. Nei. San. Ich. Nei. San. Come on. Ich. Nei. San. Ich. Nei. San. One more. Ich. Hua. San. Challenging, yeah? I'd recommend doing a few, not right now. Do a few more of those. That's good stuff. Whew, all right. Yeah, doing the movements and counting and motivating you. Come on. Ah, takes it out of you. Grab some water. And with the mic setup, I feel like my old Taibo aerobic days when I used to teach aerobics and karate fit type stuff at a few gyms. Having the mic and, geez, you've got to be fit to do that, I tell you. All right. I mean, I'm not in bad shape, but not as fit as I was when I was 25, 30 years old. Okay, that's good. Look, I know this training, this sort of stuff, guys, is very basic, but really important. Let's finish with a Pinan Sandan review. Okay, nothing too technical. Let's just go through the movements together. All right, good. So, we'll try this a couple of ways. We'll do a me facing the camera version, then a me facing the Shulman version. Okay, so just to the count to begin with. So, going to the left. Back. Here we go. Pinan Sandan. Itch. So to your left. Knee. Step up. Double block. Number 1. San. Itch. Knee. San. Excellent. Itch. Knee. San. Yun. I wonder how close I can get. Good. It's. Okay, now, if you've turned your back to your screen, which you probably have, it's okay to turn around now. All right, right leg forward. It's. Ni, san. It's. Ni, san. Remember that second counts for that elbow block. It's just step. Ni, san. Backhand up. Pivot, step, punch, ki. Nice. Okie dokie. Hope you're enjoying learning that kata. If you've not learnt it before, if you have, I hope that this is good revision, good practice for you. Remember that Itosu Sensei created these kata as a means of making the more advanced or the older kata easier to learn. So, yeah, don't be in a hurry to rush through these pinans. Learn them properly. And I'm sure if he were here with us right now, I mean, he is alive, Kawata Sensei, but I'm sure if he were here right now, he'd tell you the same thing, because he's very adamant about that, about practicing pinans. Even black belts, he wants black belts to practice their pinans more. Okay, well, let's do it one more time. I'm going to face this way this time. That's nice training alongside you. Okay, yoi. Pinan Sandan. H. Ni. San. H. Ni. San. Make sure you get that squeeze. H. Me. San. Yon. Go. Unwind and strike. Here. Itch. Okay, I'll give you a moment to turn around so you can see your screen. If you don't need to, just stay where you are. It's fine. All right, step in, right leg. Itch. Block. Ni. San. Strike. It's ni san. It's ni. Now remember, strike another hand up. San. Pivot, step, punch, ki. Yeah. Very nice. Guys, there's only 3 movements to go after that, but you'll have to wait until Monday's pre-recorded for those 3 movements. If you've already learnt them, then that's fine. But yeah, looking forward to tutoring you or in the pre-recorded next week on how to do those movements. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. Let's bow out and enjoy the rest of our day, yeah? Feet together. Excellent. Guys, thank you for coming along this morning to your home dojos and joining me, Sensei Craig, in the Samurai Virtual Dojo for this live class. I hope you've had a good stretch, some good technical development, bit of kata there, really nice session today. Okay, And I look forward to seeing you next time in the Samurai Virtual Dojo. Also, just wanted to let you know, we're going to have some big news coming out over the next couple of days. So tell your mums and dads to stay tuned or stay posted ready for an email and also a video announcing this fantastic news of a new service that we are going to be bringing you guys, hopefully from next week. But for now, let's have a good weekend. Feet together. Otagani. Right? Oz. Okay. Thanks, guys. Ciao for now.